welcome back to another video here with me, Ellen, and thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, I'm super happy to be here and excited to get moving and get going. So this is going to be a kind of semi-dynamic, moving, shifting flow, like a lot of the things that I do on this channel. And yeah, just enjoy this time on the mat for yourself. And we're going to begin seated. And I'd recommend coming towards the back of the mat. And if it feels all right, sitting on your heels. So you're sitting how I'm sitting. But if you would like to sit in a cross-legged, that's all good. You'll just have to move a little bit more when we come into our first shape, but that's really all okay. So you can come to your seat. You can place your palms onto your thighs. You can close down your eyes. And if that doesn't feel comfortable or right, then you can just take a soft, unfocused gaze down in front of you. And you're here, you've made it onto your mat, you've stepped away from whatever you've been doing today, and you have intentionally carved out this time for yourself. And that is strong, and that is beautiful, and that is enough. You are already doing enough just by stepping onto the mat, by being here. We'll take an inhale through the nose together. Exhale, just blow it out through the mouth. One more inhale. Exhale like you're blowing out a candle. And take a few moments to sit with your breath. Maybe bringing a hand to the belly, a hand to the heart. Tuning into breath. Feeling and noticing and listening to the breath in the body. Breath coming in. Breath drawing out. Breathing in. Breath out. Just trying to anchor the mind on the breath. And the thoughts might be racing, the mind might be chatty and loud, and that is okay. Just as much as possible, we anchor the mind on the breath. We begin to dial in, we begin to get present. Simply by anchoring the mind on the breath. We'll take an inhale through the nose. This time sigh it out through the mouth. Beautiful. You can keep the eyes closed, you can open up the eyes as you just walk the fingertips forward, just keeping the fingertips nice and tented. We inhale, it's like a little lift up through the back body, and exhale as we dip the chin and the chest down to the mat. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we dip down. Breathing into the underside of the arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dip down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dip down, and let's just stay in this lowered position, this kind of active child's pose really, and maybe there's a little sway side to side, breathing into the undersides of the arms, the armpits, the forearms. Maybe a slight movement comes into the neck. My neck is feeling pretty tight this morning actually, so just opening up across this space through the neck, through the head, through the shoulders. Beautiful. And then walking the hands back towards you as you come to sit on your heels. We inhale, we rise the arms up, and exhale, we push the palms out to the side. Palms facing outwards. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, push out. Nice. One more. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, push out. Inhale here. And exhale, just twist to the right side. So you're sending your right arm back, left arm forward. The fingertips are facing up. It's active through the arms, through the shoulders. Nice. Inhale back to center, and exhale, we just twist it the other way. Left arm forward, right arm back. Just working into any creaks, any cracks, any stiffness. I'm feeling pretty stiff today. Inhale, we come back to center. And exhale, just release. Roll the shoulders back a couple of times. Take the backs of the hands to your thighs, palms facing up. We'll inhale together. Exhale, let it go. And just notice how the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the neck feels. Maybe there's a tiny pocket of space opening up. And then we walk the hands forward, we curl under the toes, and we lift the hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's inhale, come forward to a hovering tabletop. Exhale, push it back, down dog. Couple more times. Inhale, forward, hover, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Twice more. Inhale, forward, hover. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward, hover, hold for a moment, drawing the heels of the hands towards the knees. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out through the mouth. And just taking any movement here, any wiggles. Maybe lifting an arm up. Maybe lifting the other arm up, swaying through the neck, making faces with your face through the jaw like you're chewing on chewing gum. Sways, sighs, and then just coming back to your down dog, this centering here, and the inhale reaches the right leg up to the sky. It's a three-legged dog, and let's hold it for the exhale, kicking back through the heel, through the ball of the foot. Inhale here, and exhale, step that right foot through between your hands. You're dropping the left knee down towards the mat. It's a low lunge. Beautiful. Inhale, we rise the arms up to the sky. Exhale, we soften in. Inhale, we're here. Exhale, push the palms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, push out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, push out. Inhale here. Exhale, if you've got a block, grab a block. If you don't have a block, that's all good. You can take the left hand down towards the mat or the block as you come into this high half splits, and it's a twist. So the left hand down and the right arm is peeling up towards the sky, flexing through the right foot, breathing into that right hamstring. One more inhale. Nice. And exhale, we come forward, moving the block out of the way, framing that right foot, left toes curl under, left knee off the mat. Step it back, downward facing dog. Nice. We'll take a moment here, stillness, center, noticing the right side and noticing the left side. When we reach that left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog, and we hold it for an exhale. Kicking back through the foot. Inhale, stretching the back of the leg. And exhale, stepping that left foot through between your hands. Drop the right knee down. It's a low lunge as we peel the arms up to the sky. And inhale here. Exhale, soften in. Inhale here. Exhale, push the palms out to the side. Nice. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Moving in harmony with the breath. Inhale. Exhale, push out. Inhale, we stay here. Exhale, take that block or your hand towards the mat underneath the right hand if you've got the block. Right hand down, reaching the left arm up to the sky as you draw that left hip back in space and you flex through the left foot, breathing into the back of the left leg. Sending your breath there. Drawing the hip back in space. You've got it. One more inhale here. Exhale, coming to frame that front foot, curl under the right toes, right knee off the mat, step it back, downward facing dog. Nice. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, release. Coming onto your tippy toes and just tiptoeing your way towards your hands at the top of the mat, taking your time, Beautiful. And we'll find this funky little twist here. So you take the right hand towards the left ankle, left arm over the top towards the right ankle, and you twist towards that right leg. So your head's coming into that space underneath the left arm. Breathing into that left side of the body, the outside of the left arm, the head hangs heavy. Nice. And on your next inhale, you take the right hand over the left arm and you twist the other way, so towards the left leg. Breathing into the right side of the body. One more inhale here. Exhale, hang it heavy through center. Nice. And take your feet hip width apart. And we're slowly just unraveling up to standing. Take your time. Weight into the heels. Like string is pulling your shoulder blades up towards the sky. Take your time. Head hangs heavy. Rolling all the way up through the spine. The shoulders roll back. We reach the arms up over our head. Take our gaze to our thumbs. Exhale, draw that prayer down through center. Close down the eyes for a moment. Feet can be together. Feet can be hip width apart. And just take a moment here in stillness. Hands at prayer at heart center. Dialing back in to this moment. This opportunity to move and flush through energy stuff, shifting energy stuff. And this opportunity to be present, to be here. And give yourself complete permission to be here. Inhale, we reach the arms up over the head, grow tall. And exhale, we dive down towards the mat. Nice. Inhale, it's a halfway lift, find length, space. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to your high plank. We'll hold it here for a moment. You're welcome to drop the knees. Inhale. Exhale, just flow it through, either high to low or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, we open through cobra or up dog. Nice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, rise the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping that right foot through between the hands and coming into a standing split. So flying the left leg up towards the sky. Inhale, a halfway. And exhale, we fold. This first balance for the practice. Take your time. Be patient. Through wobbles, through shaking, it's all there for all of us. Maybe you wrap a hand or both hands around the bottom ankle as the toes separate on that left foot. One more inhale here. Nice. Exhale, we drop the left toes slowly down to the mat. It's a high lunge, taking your time. Beautiful. Inhale, we're here. Exhale, there's a softness. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, push the palms out to the side. Inhale, rise with the arms. Exhale, strong through the legs. Beautiful. Inhale here. And exhale. We'll just take a moment with the fingertips up towards the sky. It's strong. Maybe there's a smile opening through the heart. Inhale. Exhale, let's interlace the hands behind the back. Draw that interlace away from the body, cracking open the heart space, rolling the shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale. Nice. Exhale, leaning the body forward, keeping the interlace. Just leaning the body over the right thigh, then finding a warrior three. Just for a moment, we inhale. And then exhale, you can release that bind, coming to draw the left knee into the chest, standing twist. Right hand to the outside of the left knee, left arm draws back. You can stay here. You're welcome to extend that left leg. Beautiful. Maybe the gaze goes towards the back of the room. Keep breathing through the wobbles, through the shakes. One more inhale. Exhale, drawing the body forward. It's an eagle. Wrap that left leg once or twice around the right. Left arm comes underneath the right. Binding the backs of the hands together, the palms together. Nice. Sink deep like you're sitting into a chair pose. Sending the weight into that right heel. You've got it. Breathing into the back of the shoulders. Really nice. Sending the elbows up and away from the body. On your next inhale, keep the bind. Just unravel that left leg, coming back through a warrior three, keep the bind. Left toes drop down towards the mat, keep the bind, rise the bind up towards the sky. Really nice, inhale. And then exhale, release the bind and straighten through both legs, then plant that back heel down into the mat. So it's like warrior one starts with the legs, but they're straight. Inhale. Exhale, reaching forward with that right hand. And like you're finding this length through the spine. You could use a block underneath the right hand into our triangle. If you don't have a block, it's all good. You can take the hand to the mat, to the ankle, to the shin. And the gaze can go up towards the left fingertips. Breathing into the back of the right leg. Feels super juicy. Breathing into what you can feel. Finding length, finding space as we stay. Nice, one more inhale here. Exhale, wave that left hand down. And we're coming to frame that front right foot. Dropping the left knee down into a low lunge. We take an inhale here. Nice. Exhale, frame that front foot, coming into a half split. A slightly deeper variation this time. You're welcome to go for that twist that we did already if that felt really nice. Be my guest. And just coming to a depth that works for you. You don't have to be sitting on that back left heel. Flexing through the right foot. Breathing into the back body. Breathing into the back of the heart space. As you send your chest slightly forward. Beautiful. Inhale, we come forward, frame the right foot. Nice. Step it back to a high plank and you can flow through here or just take it back to your downward facing dog, completely your choice. And that's where we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Beautiful. We'll take an inhale and an exhale. We're here. Take a moment to notice that right side in comparison to the left. Beautiful. And then we level it out, reaching the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot through between the hands. It's the standing splits. Weight goes into the left foot, fly the right leg up and back. Nice. You can keep the hands on the ground. You could put blocks underneath your hands, maybe taking the hands around that bottom ankle, moving through all the wobbles, all the shaking. And whenever we fall, we just bring ourselves back in with patience and care and compassion. Meeting ourselves with these qualities. One more inhale. Exhale, you've got it. Drop the right toes down towards the mat. It's a high lunge, reaching the arms up to the sky on an inhale. Exhale, we're here. Beautiful. Inhale here, reach up. Exhale, take the palms out to the side. Fingertips facing up. Inhale, we rise with the arms strong through the legs. Exhale. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, we're here. Maybe taking the gaze a little bit higher, opening up through the heart. Inhale, maybe a smile. And exhale, interlace the hands behind your back. Maybe one fingertip along this time. Draw that interlace up and away from the body as you roll the shoulder blades together. Nice. Maybe the gaze goes up. Cracking open the heart. Inhale. Exhale, keep the interlace. Take the body over the left thigh. Take your time, transfer the weight into the left foot. We fly through a warrior three, keeping the interlace. And inhale here. Exhale, hugging that right knee into the chest. Let go of the bind. Standing twist. Left hand to the outside of your right knee. Right hand goes back. Beautiful. You can stay here. You can extend the leg. Just going to move it a little bit further back in the screen. Keep breathing. You've got it. One more inhale. Exhale, draw yourself back to center. Right leg wraps once or twice around the left. Right arm underneath the left. And you draw the elbows away from the body. And you open up through the backs of the shoulders. And you send the hips low, weight into the left heel. And you keep breathing. And you've got it. Just a couple more moments here. Nice. On your inhale, keep the bind. Unravel the right leg. Send it back. Warrior three. Keep the bind. Nice. Right toes down. Keep the bind. Sending the elbows up to the sky. Open. Nice. Exhale, release the arms. Straighten through both legs, then ground the back heel down into the mat. Legs are straight, that back foot's on a 45 degrees, arms reaching up to the sky. Inhale here, big and bold and proud. And exhale, slightly twisting the body towards the right side as we extend the left arm forward, forward, forward. Like you're going to reach for someone's hand, then that left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Finding your alignment with the feet, making sure you're not on a tightrope, so there is a gap like you're on train tracks between the left and the right foot. And we peel that right arm up to the sky. Beautiful. Breathing into the back of the left leg. And sending the breath all the way up towards the right fingertips. Maybe finding a bind. Maybe closing the eyes. One more inhale here. Exhale, windmill that right arm up over the ear. Beautiful. Framing that front left foot. Runner's lunge, and then we drop the right knee down. It's into a low lunge just for a moment. We open, we peel, and then exhale. The hands plant down. Curl under the toes on that right foot and send the hips back to a half splits. Any depth that works for you, or maybe taking the twist. Taking the twist like we did before, where you're just a little bit higher. Flexing through the left foot. I would recommend closing down the eyes and just dropping down, dropping in. Breathing into the back of the left leg. Filling up the back of the heart space with your breath. Softening through the face. Beautiful. One more inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, draw yourself forward, framing the front foot. Step back to your high plank, taking a flow through. Or just going straight back to your downward facing dog, doing whatever feels right, feels good. Don't overthink it in this moment. Beautiful. When we arrive, we'll take an inhale through the nose together. Exhale, just sigh it out through the mouth, let it go. Beautiful. And walking your hands back towards your feet at the back of the mat. Nice. We'll take an inhale, halfway, find length. Exhale, refold. Inhale, rise into your chair, feet together or feet hip width apart. Nice. And we're just going to take some, when I say just, it's kind of intense. We're going to take some pulses here. We take an inhale, reaching the fingertips up. Exhale, like a half chair, you come down, send the palms out to the side, just as we've been doing. Inhale, a slight rise. Exhale, we pulse down. Nice. Inhale, rise. Final bits of fire. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale, I can feel it in my legs. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hold it here in this half chair with the fingertips facing up towards the sky, palms facing out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, we fold over the legs, let it go. Nice. And now you can either take your feet nice and wide. Everyone take your feet nice and wide. You can either take your peace fingers around the big toes and fold here, or slide your hands underneath your feet and hold here. Breathe into the backs of the legs wherever you are. Let the head hang heavy wherever you are. Maybe a slight release through the neck as you roll the head, yes, no, in circles. Notice if you're frowning through the forehead, tensing through the jaw. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Releasing the hands, releasing the bind. Walking back out to a downward facing dog just for a moment. We inhale, find length. Nice. And exhale, drop the knees down towards the mat. Finding your tabletop, we'll take an inhale, drop belly, open heart. Just to flush it through. Exhale, we round. One more. Inhale, drop belly, open heart. Exhale, we round. Nice. Coming back to centering your tabletop and walking the hands forward. We're finding our puppy pose. So this opening up through the heart space. You can either bring the chin and the chest down to the mat or the forehead down to the mat. And the hips are stacked on top of the knees. Beautiful. And it's a big opening. It's intense. It's okay if it feels a lot. Back out if it's too much. And notice if you're frowning or holding in the face. Soften with the breath. Inhaling here. Exhale. Nice. Inhale, drawing yourself up slightly and taking yourself forward so you're onto your forearms in a sphinx. Nice. And if it feels a bit clunky to get there, that's okay. Beautiful. And then you take the left palm towards the center of the mat and you turn the left elbow out. And you take the right hand to the inside of the right foot. So your gaze is going forward. You're kicking the foot into the hand into the foot. And it's this opening through the front line of the body, and it's opening through the shoulder, the chest, and the heart. Nice. Keeping strong, lifting up out of the joints on that left side. And inhale. Exhale, just release for a moment. Come back to your sphinx. Ooh, nice. Take the right elbow out to the side, right hand to the center. Left hand to the inside of the left foot. Gaze goes forward, heart goes forward, and you're kicking hand into foot. Lifting up through that right arm. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Take the whole body down towards the mat and just drop your forehead onto the backs of your hands. Close down the eyes, maybe a sigh, a sound. You can roll the hips side to side. Take a moment. Drop in, close to the ground on the earth. Beautiful. And taking your hands underneath your shoulders, draw it back through a child's pose for a moment. Find length through the spine. We'll inhale here. Exhale here. Beautiful. Then taking yourself up onto a seat, swinging the legs around. And we're coming down just to lie on the back for a moment. So drawing yourself all the way down towards the mat. Really nice. And we'll just take a bind with the legs. So cactusing the arms, wrapping the right leg like you're sitting underneath a table over the left. Shift the hips towards the right. Drop the knees towards the left and look over the right shoulder. So you're breathing into the right side of the body. And just let the breath slow. Let it deepen, let it lengthen. Let the face soften. Let the fingers and the shoulders soften. Opening through the heart. Breathing into right side. And bringing your legs back through center, unraveling and crossing that left leg, this time over the right, hips to the left. Drop the knees to the right. And you're breathing into the left side of the body. Notice if the mind starts wandering off and going somewhere else, and that's okay, that's totally normal. It's just an opportunity when we're in stillness to draw it back to now, to let ourselves be here, and in the knowledge that everything will still be there when we step off the mat. One more inhale. Exhale, draw the legs back to center. Nice. And if you've got a block, I'd recommend grabbing hold of the block now. Sorry, we should have taken that with us. If you don't have a block, you're all good. If you don't have a block, I'd recommend just coming straight into constructed rest. So you take your feet to the outside edges of the mat, The knees knock in and you just place your palms onto your front body. And just after the twisting, you let the tailbone grow heavy into the mat, into the earth. If you've got a block underneath you, I'd recommend coming into this supported bridge so you can take the block on any height, as low or as high as feels good. Backs of the hands on the earth and the palms facing up to the sky. And you just take a moment here. If you want to take an active bridge, interlacing your hands behind your back and pushing up, then go for it. If you want to take a full wheel, then go for it. If you're going for either of those active variations, I'd recommend just slowly coming down and then coming into constructed rest, where we'll all meet soon anyway. Just these final few moments here. If you're in a rested shape, just really allowing yourself to get heavy either on the block or on the mat. Notice if the shoulders are quite close to the ears and just draw them down the back body. If you're on your block, just beginning to maybe think about taking yourself up off of the block. If you're in any active shape, again, just joining us in this constructed rest. Knees knock in, hands on the belly, feet to the outside edges of the mat. We'll inhale here together. Exhale, side out through the mouth. Couple moments here. In rest, in stillness, in quiet. Held and supported by the mat and by the earth beneath us. And held and supported by the bubble of this practice. By this space that we've intentionally carved out for ourselves. You're here, and that is more than enough. And just feeling held by that notion. And if you wish to stay here resting on the ground, then please be my guest. If not, you can gently just begin to draw the legs in towards the chest, swaying side to side, so you massage out that lower back, you massage out the whole of the back body that we've been opening and working into today. Taking your hands underneath your thighs and just gently rocking and rolling, perhaps a couple of times on the ground. Finding yourself in a seat whenever you're ready. Keeping the eyes closed, the gaze soft whenever you get there. Maybe there's a sigh out through the mouth. Taking your hands to prayer at heart center, thumb knuckle touches the sternum. And just take a moment to notice how you are feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally after this practice. This time to check in with ourselves fully and completely, which is something we so rarely do. Bring the prayer to your third eye space between your eyebrows. Bow your head to your heart and yourself. Thank yourself for getting on the mat, and thank you so much for practicing with me. For this practice we say Namaste.